When I was in 8th grade, I auditioned to be Juliet in our school play. I went up against a very beautiful, popular girl who also happened to be the principal's daughter. And I got it. I was going to be the Black Juliet. One day we were rehearsing, and a group of guys in our school decided that it would be funny to grab one of our friends, tie her up to a chair, and lock her in a room. She screamed, she cried, until a teacher found her. Needless to say, the play got canceled. I never got to be the Black Juliet. But our school wanted to teach young boys that it is never okay to assault a woman, even if it's a joke. Donald Trump, you seem to feel that it is perfectly fine to joke about knocking a woman down. You seem to be very playful when it comes to women speaking out against you. You think it's funny to talk about their face, or to talk about knocking them down, or to maybe say that they should be fired. You don't like women speaking out against you. What you and your wife do behind closed doors is your personal business. If she allows you to assault her and attack her, you don't need to involve America in that. We don't need to teach our children that it is okay, not even in a joking matter, to knock a woman down. It's not funny. But since you do not like women speaking out against you, since you feel that it is a fireable offense or worthy of a golf ball to the back, then I think we've got some catching up to do. It's been a while since my last video, and quite honestly, I don't even know where to start. You know, I spent a week preparing for Hurricane Irma, and then a week recovering from Hurricane Irma, which reminds me, are we part of the Paris Climate Accord or not? Oh, actually, no, wait a minute. Are we rescinding DACA or not? You know what? I read something today about the Affordable Care Act. Were you gonna repeal and replace or not? I'm sorry. I heard you were having dinner the other day with Chuck and Nancy. Are you a Republican or not? You know, I really can't keep up with you because the yo-yo politics that you play, bouncing the US up and down, I just can't keep up with you. So you know what? As much as I'd love to speak out against you because I find you to be a despicable human being, I'd rather not. Because my problem, in actuality, is not with you. My problem is with America. Every day something happens. Every day we are still fighting terrorism. Every day we are still fighting discrimination. Every day we are still fighting racism. Every day we are still fighting immigration. Every day we are still fighting climate change. It is an endless battle. It never stops. Never stops. We get hit with one blow and on comes another. Between the transgender ban, between terrorist attacks in London, between cops being acquitted of murdering young black men, it just doesn't stop. But you know why it doesn't stop? Because we are not stopping it. This has gone on too far. And in my opinion, it is our fault. As much as we would like to speak out against the administration, it is our fault. You want to know why it is our fault? Because while everybody's out there marching, while everyone's out there holding up their signs and protesting against climate change, against DACA, against racial equality, or for racial equality, while everybody is out there fighting for a cause, nobody is running. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want to beat the system, you have to be the system. Everyone is still standing on the outside. I spent all night last night looking at every single representative in the United States of America and every single senator. The representatives do not represent us. I don't want to get into what gender they are or what race or ethnicity they fit under, but let's just say 90% of our representatives do not represent us. Why is that? If you want to change something, you need to run. If you want to make a difference, you need to vote. In order to run for a state representative, you have to be 25 years old. 25 years old, a citizen, and you have to live in the state that you're running for. It is very easy. Those are very easy requirements. To be a senator, you have to be 30. To be president, you have to be 35. I mean, unlike our current, who's about, what, 8 or 10? These are the requirements. Why aren't we running? Why aren't we representing our country? You can protest all you want. You can riot all you want. You can sign petitions all you want. But until you are in the system, you will never beat the system. You will always be protesting. You will always be fighting. And I get it. Nobody is leading us. Because our leaders are too busy schmoozing with the current administration and leaving us in confusion. Yes, I'm really sorry. I know that everyone's probably gonna get upset with me right now, but Nancy and Chuck, I'm upset. I am upset with the DNC. I am upset with you, both of you, and then some. You know what upsets me? Is that right now we need a leader. We need someone that is going to take us to the next level, that can guide us in what to do next. I go on the GOP website, and I invite everybody to go on the GOP website. I go on the GOP website, and you know what they have on their website? Issues, people, community. It is like, you see everything that the GOP is fighting for and the great things they're doing for society. It is amazing. I went on there and I was like, well, hot diggity dog. I want to be a part of this party. Because I go on the DNC website and it's all about what Trump is doing wrong. And then there's a little button that says work for us, and I click, and Democrats are literally hiring for everything. You don't have staff? You know why you don't have staff? Because you're too busy focusing on Donald Trump and schmoozing and rubbing elbows, as opposed to leading this country into what we should do next so that we can avoid another horrendous presidential term. You're not leading us. And what frustrates me even more is that you're gonna waste time. You're gonna wait until the last minute and you're gonna throw any candidate out and you're just gonna expect us to vote. You want us to just vote for anybody. Let me tell you something. America's not gonna vote for somebody just to vote against Trump. It didn't work in the last election, and it's not gonna work in the next one. This is the time for you to start introducing us to the people that are running for the state representatives, for Senate, for the presidency. You should have campaigns running just to promote the Democratic Party. But you don't even have a media crew. You're hiring for it. Why don't you do this? Why don't you give me money? Give me your resources and give me the green light so that I can turn this country blue, darling. Because right about now, we're gonna be seeing red for a long time. And you will have no one to blame but yourselves. Because you wait till last minute, you lose focus, you have no direction and no strategy. I am done and I am tired. I don't want to see another tweet. I don't want to hear another thing. I am sick and tired. And I don't want to see anyone else blame Donald Trump for anything. We have no one to blame but ourselves. You want to do something? You want to make a change? Get up, run. Run for office, start a campaign, start a movement, vote. Go register to vote tomorrow. I don't care what you're doing. Register to vote. Our young men and women that are turning 18, register to vote. Do it now. There is no time to waste.